Today, we're going to be talking about finding Sasquatch. My name is Hakeem Brown, and this is Pop City Culture.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother. Welcome to the most listened to international podcast around the world. Hakeem and Reggie Brown are two young African-American boys speaking the truth. This is Pop City Culture.
Hey. Oh, man. What is up, everybody? It's your boy, Reggie. And we here on Pop City Culture, by Kids Spoken. So, yeah, my brother said we're going to be finding Sasquatch today. That's what our show's going to be about. So, I'm gonna pass the baton off to the big dog here, and we're going to get this party started. So, here you go, bro.
Well, thank you, Reggie. That was awesome. Awesome intro. And yeah, I guess I am the big dog. You finally...
You're a big smelly dog.
finally admitted it.
Yeah, okay, whatever, man. Whatever.
Okay, Reggie.
You got your verse, I got the truth.
So, anyways...
Yeah, go on.
Anyways, we're going to be talking about finding Sasquatch. And, everybody's like, it's funny. Sasquatch, I don't know if everybody knows this or not, but Sasquatch is this... Well, Reggie, what do you think Sasquatch is? I want to hear what you got to say.
Well, I think Sasquatch is this big old ape-looking, monkey-looking thing, and it just goes roaming around in all the forests and all the national parks and stuff.
Yep,
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Go on.
You know, if you look it up online, it's like Bigfoot, also commonly referred to as Sasquatch.
Big old Sasquatch.
Is a reported ape-like creature. It's said to inhabit the forests of North America.
Say what?
You do know what North America is, right, Reggie?
Man, we ain't gonna go pulling this thing, trying to call me stupid.
Yeah, so anyways,
stuff.
There's been many articles in the newspapers and magazines, and even been TV shows, to prove the existence of this Bigfoot, and people say they have seen it.
Yep.
They've caught him on video.
No doubt.
And there's actually
What?
a video.
Where?
Do you know what video it is? I'm talking about, Reggie.
Patterson? Is it the Patterson one?
Patterson.
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 Dude,
Patterson Gimlin
I
film.
just said that. Whatever.
Reggie.
Here we go again. Here we go.
Allegedly, this shows a female Bigfoot. I don't know how they can tell if it's a female Bigfoot or not, but they said, yeah, they supposedly this film's supposed to be real.
Yeah, that's what I heard. What do you hear?
I mean, nobody knows until they, I don't know, maybe catch one or something or talk to one. I don't know. So Bigfoot is an icon with the world, and everybody wants to see this Bigfoot because, it's like the biggest folklore and biggest folklore around. So,
Hey, listen. I got to cut in because it is one of the biggest folklores because people are interested. You know what I'm saying?
I think
what?
It's in mythology. It's in
Greek mythology?
Yeah.
Greek mythology? Are you listening to me?
Indigenous people's mythology. And I mean, it's something. So
it is something. I can't wait to see one day.
Reggie, do you ever want to see a Bigfoot?
I have seen one, actually. I did actually see one.
Reggie, why do you want to see a Bigfoot?
Because I got bullies in school who bother me, that's why. And I've been throwing down with what?
Who bullies you at school?
Everybody bullies me at school. Anyway, they all hate it.
Reggie, you don't bully you at school.
Yeah, they do, because we got a podcast.
Okay, so anyways,
What?
Bigfoot or Sasquatch, is this giant ape-like creature, if everybody out there who's listening. And some people believe it roams the North American continent and stuff. And it's a cryptid.
You good?
Cryptid or species rumored to exist.
It does.
And just like the chupacabra or Loch Ness monster, there's scant physical evidence to suggest Bigfoot is actually out there. Yo, Reggie, I want to know something.
Well, you came to the right place because I know it all. Go on.
Now, I probably know what the answer is because you always got something funny to say.
Go on. What you got to say?
Have you, my brother?
What?
Have you ever,
what?
My brother?
What?
Have you ever seen a Bigfoot?
Yes, I have.
But Reggie, when have you seen a Bigfoot? Get out of here, man. When?
Yesterday.
What
No, today.
Today? When?
Yeah, today. At the grocery store.
Where were you today?
At the grocery store. I was at the grocery store.
Yeah. And what was this Bigfoot doing, huh?
Buying groceries, stupid.
Reggie, shut up, man. You don't need to talk.
Yes, I
Reggie,
do. What?
You know, I'm looking at some pictures and stuff, and they're saying this Bigfoot don't even wear clothes or have pants or put spots. Where does a Bigfoot?
What? Where does he what?
Does it have money?
Bigfoot don't need money. It uses good looks and charm.
I don't think you can buy food on good looks and charm and stuff.
I do it all the time. What are you talking about? I do it.
Really?
Yes, I do.
How do you
it.
know?
Because I do it. I just said I do it all the time. I get candy. I get
all right,
junk
Reggie.
food.
Whatever, Reggie, man.
Yeah, but
Reggie,
don't be a
Reggie,
hater.
shut up.
No, you shut up. Don't be a hater.
You are out of control. You
And
know that?
You're a hater. You're a hater.
Oh man. So
man, Reggie, that's what you need to say. Go
So,
on.
you know, a lot of people say, where does Bigfoot live? And I mean, as I just said, northwestern United States and western Canada. And, you know, sightings have been claimed in forest areas. And he's usually described, you know, as like from 6 to 15 meters tall. Now, I'm going to tell you,
How tall?
I don't like it when they say, no, 6 to 15 feet tall.
Sounds about right.
So,
okay,
I mean,
go on.
it could be 6 foot.
Man, 6 foot's tall. You know what I'm saying?
Dad's 6 foot, right?
Yeah, he's 6 foot. Yeah, 6 foot Sasquatch. That's what he is.
Reggie,
What?
Reggie,
What?
Reggie, Dad is bald. He can't be Sasquatch because he ain't got no hair on his head.
So what? He's a bald Sasquatch. He's a bald one.
a bald Bigfoot, Reggie. huh?
Yeah, and he got big feet too. Yep.
Is that what you're saying?
That's exactly what
Oh
I'm
man,
saying.
shut up, Reggie. Anyways,
Haters gonna hate.
yeah, it's often said that the Bigfoot smells really bad.
Yo, I like to interrupt you, but Dad smells bad too.
Reggie, shut up. Dad don't smell.
Yes, he does.
Shut up,
All the-
Reggie.
He only takes a shower like 4 times a month.
And he moves silently with a high pitched cry. So,
Just like
Reggie,
that, just
shut
like that.
up. Dad doesn't have a high pitched voice. His voice is very low.
No, he's a high
So,
pitch sometimes.
anyways, do you know
Man.
how big the footprint of a Sasquatch is?
A million inches. A million inches.
Shut up, Reggie. It ain't a million inches. It's up to 24 inches long.
Man,
okay.
that's like
So-
that. That's like that.
You know, I don't know anybody who has a foot that big.
Shaq does.
I don't know how
Shaq.
big Shaq's foot is.
Well, look it up then.
Huh?
Why don't you go? Why don't you look
I'm
up?
not
You got
gonna
the
look it
computer-
up.
You got the computer right
Okay,
there.
all right, hang on.
Just
hang
look
on.
it up. All right.
Shaq
We all gonna be waiting on you.
foot size. I'm gonna look it up for you right now, just to shut
Look
you
it-
up.
look it up for everybody,
22
man.
inches. It says Shaq
Oh, my
O'Neal,
God.
22 inches.
That is big.
He was the 15-time All-Star wearer of a size 22. But while he didn't have to worry about finding sneakers that fit him throughout the NBA career, O'Neal did as a kid. That's one big dude, man.
Dude's like a Sasquatch.
Yeah, he's and if anybody cares, he's like 49 years old, 7 foot 1 inches, weighs 324 pounds. This dude is big.
big. He's real big. Yep, like a Sasquatch.
Reggie, shut up. He ain't no Sasquatch.
How do you know he's bald? He's bald like a
Because
Sasquatch.
he ain't got hair in his head. So,
I just
so
said
shut up.
he's a bald
Reggie,
Sasquatch. It's,
shut up.
it is
Reggie,
a new
you-
kind of
you're out
Sasquatch.
of control. Reggie, you are just out of control.
You
So-
out of control. You out of control. Go on.
You know,
What? Spit out.
hang on.
What are we waiting for now?
So there's this British explorer,
Uh-huh.
David Thompson, and he's
Never heard of
sometimes credited with all the first discoveries
What'd he do?
of a set of Sasquatch footprints. Now, this was back in 1811, and hundreds of alleged footprints have been found since then. So, you know, and they have the Bill Patterson Bluff Creek one in 1967. So, I mean, dude, this is something. So, they say there's one over in Russia.
Come on, man. Seriously?
But you know, that's the whole thing, everybody.
What?
You know, is there a tribe of Sasquatches or what's going on? And who actually sees the Sasquatch?
Yo, man,
You know?
people who ain't really looking, they're the ones who actually see
So-
him, don't you think?
I'm wondering if there's any like real stories of the Sasquatch.
Oh, man. Yeah, I know there's some real stories. I know a few of these stories. You know, they like
Yeah,
off
so-
the hook. You know what I'm saying? What?
There have been a lot of encounters
Yes, there have. More than one.
and
What?
a lot of stories.
A whole lot of stories, like I said. 'Cause
For
I know a
example,
couple of them.
in 2021.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, let me see. I think it was Montana.
I gotta hear.
A
I gotta
wife
hear
was
this.
frightened by a reoccurring nightly visit while inside her RV. So, I mean, that was in 2021.
Man, that's some scary stuff, too. I don't know what I'd do if I saw
That,
something
that
like
definitely ain't no
already.
good year. And then in 2016,
Yeah?
two NAWAC investigators find interesting trackway. So
Oh, man.
that was in Oklahoma. You know, they actually found some tracks.
Yeah?
And in 2016 in Texas, a husband and wife observed a massive upright animal in Sam Houston National Forest.
Hopefully it wasn't that.
And let me see, Baker Bridge
Right, go
at
ahead.
Lake Conroe, an hour apart.
That's
So I mean, there
Man.
have been people like another one in Texas. Couple encountered
everything's out of Texas.
another
it seems
Sasquatch
like.
while hiking in Palmetto State Park. And I think in a lot of state parks they have signs up.
Yeah, they actually do have a lot of signs up because they don't want people hunting and stuff, you know?
Yeah, they say, do not hunt the Bigfoot. You know, do not bother the Bigfoot.
Yep. Nobody should be doing that.
So I guess we can honestly say, you know, the Bigfoot is recognized, right? Because if it wasn't recognized, then
Then they wouldn't be
places
having all
wouldn't
these
have to put something like
signs
that
up
up, like
and
a
stuff.
warning saying, don't do this.
Yep.
You know, you only say don't do this if people are actually bothering
and being stupid.
this
Yep.
this primate, this
Bigfoot.
unknown. So
Sasquatch, dude. That's what it's called, a Sasquatch with the big feet and the bald head like
Yep.
that.
And let me see. Let me see something else here. I want to check out something here. Let me see.
Here you go. I got your papers right here. Here.
Okay, hang on.
Okay. We're all
So-
waiting. We're waiting on you. We ain't going
I'm
nowhere.
also looking, trying to get all my screens up. Fruit creatures have been compared to the Bigfoot or the Sasquatch. You know, this mysterious ape man. And the Native American tribes have their own legends surrounding this creature. Sasquatch most commonly spotted in the Pacific Northwest and is usually described as a bipedal ape-like creature, significantly larger than the average man.
That's what you call an average man.
And completely covered in dark brown reddish hair. Although the scientific community remains skeptical and little evidence exists in support of modern day Bigfoot, there are a lot of people who are out there who are confident that some sort of ape man roams through the depths of North America, most remote forests, and devote their lives to finding them. Yeah, so
Well, that's some interesting news.
you know,
What
this
else?
is
What else?
really important.
What else you
Because-
got? Why?
You know, people, like I said, there are people out there.
Yeah.
They do want to search for it, but I don't know.
What?
Reggie, do you think scientists really want to find this Sasquatch?
Nope.
Or prove it's alive?
Absolutely not. I don't think they want to find it. I don't think
Why?
they want to prove it. Because they probably made the
Come
made
on,
the
Reggie.
thing.
You think maybe they you think maybe they created this thing? The scientists created it?
I know they created it. They've got some mad crazy scientists out there. They will create anything
Come
they
on,
want.
come on, Reggie.
Come on, man. Be serious.
Seriously?
You don't think scientists would do something crazy like that? I think they would.
Okay,
you know?
okay, Reggie.
I watch a lot of movies. I watch a lot of movies and documentaries and Sci-Fi Channel.
So-
you know what I'm saying?
So
You gotta get with it, man.
I had heard a story.
Yeah.
You know, we listened to this show. Awesome show. Actually, our dad listens to it too. Our dad turned us on to it. You know, it's like Coast to Coast AM. Comes on
Oh,
late
man.
at night.
That's my
and
show.
every now and then, me and my brother, we like try to stay up because we can't afford the. I guess you can pay for,
Yeah, pay to listen
pay
to
to
it.
listen to the show
But you know,
anytime you want.
Yeah,
But you
we,
know,
we just can't.
we ain't got no money.
You ain't got no money. You ain't got no money. I got.
We got-
I
Dad
got
got
a little
money.
bit.
He keeps
Dad's got
our
all
money,
our-
it seems
got
like.
all our money. He's a cheap little guy.
So, anyways,
Cheap Bigfoot.
There's a story on there me and my brother heard. Reggie, you want to tell it?
Oh
Right,
yeah,
go on.
yeah. I want to. So there's a story of a Bigfoot that this guy he was fishing, and then he ended up coming across a Bigfoot, and the Bigfoot walked up to him, and he got scared, so he gave the Bigfoot the fish, but then the Bigfoot ripped the fish in half and gave him the other half of the fish. That's what I heard. It is a fact. I know it's true.
Yep. And yawning there.
Yo, man, you tired or something, man? You
Reggie,
always
I don't
yawning.
get a lot of sleep.
Why don't you get a lot of sleep? I mean, you sleep the same
Okay,
time I
not to
do.
get off subject, but a lot of people,
What?
a lot of times I'll get on here, I'll be tired. You know why? Because
I don't
we
know
live
why.
on a street.
And like
With
everybody
these
else.
kids 24/7. Honestly.
What?
They ride their motorcycles up and down the street.
Oh,
and
yeah.
everybody's getting pissed off because, people want, parents got to get up in the morning, kids got to get up for school.
True that.
And these guys just riding their motorcycles up and down the street like 2 o'clock in the morning, 3, keeping us up.
Yeah, I know. Well, when you put it like that, okay, I can understand what you're saying. I understand where you're coming
Anyways,
from now.
that Reggie, that's why I'm tired.
Just said I
last
get it.
night was
I
really
get
nice
it. I
out.
get it. Okay.
But anyways,
I get it.
Reggie, there's another story though, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a lot of stories, man. A whole bunch of stories. You want to hear 'em?
Okay, tell it.
Okay, so there's this other story about how this guy was with his family hiking in the forest, and they were all, all in the same area. Everybody knew where he was. And then they all just looked away for 1 second, and when they looked back, he was gone, and they think he was taken by a Bigfoot.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of these stories, these are some sort of scary stories because you just don't know.
Man, these some real scary stories,
well,
you know what I'm saying?
I'd like to believe the people when they say,
Of course.
this really happened.
Of course, you gotta
I
believe
don't want to
that.
call nobody a liar.
I don't want to call nobody a liar either, man. You gotta take it at face
You
value.
got to take them for their worth. And
Face value,
that's
man.
what they believe. So,
Ain't got-
and there's one last story. Reggie, I know you want to tell this story. Yeah. This is the one we were talking about before the show. So tell everybody about that Sasquatch story.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so this one is about, I guess this family had their daughter and they were in a national forest. Seems like a lot of this stuff, it'd be happening in a national forest. And then they looked away for a second. The girl was gone. And then I guess a lot of people had witnessed her on the back of the shoulders of a Bigfoot carrying her miles and miles and miles away. And then they found her hours later down this cliff, like 10 foot down some cliff. You know what I'm saying?
So there's a lot of things in this world, a very small sphere we live on.
Very small. Very, very
that
small.
is interesting. And Sasquatch is one of them.
Bigfoot,
And
absolutely, no doubt.
like we were saying, the indigenous people
Yep, they got a lot of stuff.
have their legends, and they have a lot of legends. Like the Bigfoot is a protector of them, or they see the Bigfoot and they live in harmony with it. So yeah, there is a big old history with Bigfoot and indigenous people.
Yeah, they got a whole lot of rich history, and it goes back hundreds of years. You know what I'm saying?
All that being said,
Yeah. All that being said, what?
Reggie,
What is it?
do you know what time it is?
Oh, I know what time it is.
Do you know what time it is, Reggie?
I know what time it is.
Do you know what time it is?
I know what time it is. It is time for the words of wisdom. Take it away, my brother.
There is a fascination when it comes to Sasquatch or Bigfoot. People want to find it and see it out of pure human curiosity. After all, it is said that it is a giant, hairy, human-looking-like creature. Everyone wants a piece of it, it seems like. Everyone wants to see it. But why? I mean, has anyone ever bothered to talk to one? To befriend one? To try and be nice to one? It seems that every time there is a story, they're chasing a Sasquatch, a Bigfoot, or hunting it down. Are Bigfoots real? Are they smart? I guess they must be a little smart. After all, they have eluded us for centuries, and we don't know if there is a hidden tribe somewhere in the world. We don't know whether they have some kind of society that may be more advanced than we are today. I suppose if we were to know, we'd know it today. Maybe they do have one, or maybe they don't. In any case, they're smart enough to avoid us. After all, we seem to be looking for a primitive primate, when all we really have to do to find a primitive primate is to look in the mirror. And those are my words of wisdom.
Oh my goodness, as always, those were some good words of wisdom, my brother. Now let's close it up.
So, thank you for joining us here on Pop City Culture, and thank you for making us one of the most listened to podcasts around the world. Our success is your success.
It's definitely your success, too. Thank you all for all the support.
You can download our past podcasts and enjoy them any time of the day, morning, noon, or night. I'll see you next time here on Pop City Culture, where we give you 3 cups of sunshine and a pinch of attitude. And as always, be kind and affectionate to one another. Remember whose you are. Peace.
Yo, man, you say, if we want to look for a primitive primate, all we gotta do is look in the mirror. Yo, man, that's some coldness. Man, that is cold. Well, all right. All right.
Reggie, it's not cold. I'm just stating the fact.
Man, you just
Oh,
stating
man,
coldness,
whatever, man.
Man, you just open
We
your
gotta
mouth,
go.
it's like
We all
something.
gotta go.
All
We
right.
all.
Okay, we gotta go. Bye. Bye, everybody.
See y'all later. Bye.
Later. Pop to the culture. Focus. Bye, kids.